Brilliant. Hello, welcome everyone back to another session of our Pathfinder Second Edition campaign. How's everyone doing?
Good.
I'm doing good.
Relieved that
Ooh.
that's over.
What, the campaign?
Yeah, the campaign's done,
Sure.
everyone, but really sorry.
I had a comment from someone who found the channel,
Ooh.
Oh,
and they said that they would like and subscribe because they want to encourage us to do more Pathfinder Second Edition content. So there we go.
They don't actually like us.
Oh,
They just want more
well.
Pathfinder stuff.
Yeah,
Do we have a treat? Do we have a treat for you?
yeah, we've got like 200
2
more.
2 years of this shit.
Just 2 years.
Yeah, you got a lot of hours to get through. Huh.
Yeah, exactly. So,
For some reason, the last session shows up as Gwent.
yeah, I know. It was Age of Empires 2, the one before, I think.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's probably-
Yeah, no, I can't like manually type in what game we're playing. Like it just auto recognizes.
If we like say words from it, does that happen? So if I said like Blue
Call of
Shell,
Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I guess we're doing Call of Duty.
Oh
now.
my god, fucking martyrdom.
Like it would come up. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how it works. I think it maybe just sees like the screen region and thinks it's like looks like that art style from that game. Like it's the AI recognition just sort of recognizes it. Maybe because this looks like Gwent cards, this map. Don't know. Anyway, right. Anyway, so we'll get into the game, shall we? If everyone is ready, we've already wasted enough time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, in that case, if everyone has everything they need, let me just put the Bardley on. All right.
Do you think this will do it? This will get the tag going.
What?
So just put that on the screen.
What is on the screen? Hang on.
Copyright. I can't see any.
Orc massage
Yeah,
2.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. We
Oh,
need more massage.
you've not seen that game?
No.
Oh.
Massage.
Well, I'm not
Is
bringing
that
up.
house?
I'm not bringing it up on stream. I'll say that.
Alright. It'll get us demonetized probably.
Yeah,
All of that money that we're
May-
raking in.
and maybe
Yeah.
more.
My college fund, no. Alright, so last we left off, the party have spent the last few days preparing for their journey out of Kelrius with Cadell, their mysterious sort of Sidan delegate friend. Where you were going to head to the Emerald City of Lorraine as part of the terms of this agreement between you and Cadell, after he's kind of helped you out a few times. Firstly, Cyan with being saved from the Merchant Prince after just trying to destroy Taran's like clockwork dragon, his secret weapon. And then secondly, with Henning being freed from the beef with Vera and the ship. So you're all in for a bit of a journey ahead of you. So last time, whilst investigating Vera's ship to look for potential ways to get revenge, Henning, you found a mysterious black glass shard in Vera's possession. You then also set the boat on fire as you left, which caused an explosion, which sort of scarred Vera. And when you looked sort of through this glass shard, this black glass object, it seems to be like a window to the gloom. Maybe there's like a portal inside it. So you've kept it about just in case. I think you mentioned that you might want to speak to Cadell about it, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
So we finished off with basically heading off, right? Cyan, Cascus wasn't here last session, so if there's anything you wanted to do in the last couple of days, we'll do that. We'll do that now, shall we?
Sure. So I guess the last time he would have been with the party would have been just before they headed off to go burn the ship down.
Yeah, something like
Right,
that.
not to burn the ship down, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think sort of maybe 3 or 4 days past last session,
Okay,
something like that, maybe 2 or 3. So
fine. I guess the majority of his time would have been earning income, developing kind of business relationships. But there was one curious incident where he was kind of minding his own business and he kind of stumbled upon like a dwarf. He had a shop kind of down one of these like dark alleys that's like blink once and you miss it kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's necessarily called, but the guy inside kind of challenged him to a game of cards, and if he won, he would teach Cascus to like make tattoos.
Nice.
The second money was started being put on the table for this deal. Cascus was all in. Let's just say it didn't go too well.
Cascus is now just covered in tattoos. He's like a tattoo artist.
Yeah. So he was kind of like, he lost, and so this dwarf and a little while with teaching him how to kind of do some basic tattoos. One of which was particularly curious, which he kind of did for Cascus. And it's kind of like it kind of wraps up his arm. And it's kind of like geometric swirls and lines, but if you kind of look at it close enough, you can kind of see like almost like face, like almost like demonic faces almost. Which you could, yeah, slightly demonic. But there was no meaning attached to it when the
that's
dwarf
cool.
did it.
Yeah. It's just indoctrinate you into his cult.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But you know, he's walked away with I don't know what like a tattoo like pen would be in this world.
It'd be needles.
I guess, sure, yeah. It's like a needle kit.
It's literally needles and ink. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like the most bizarre fever dream for him. Like,
Well, so is this tattoo the one we were talking about before?
yeah, so ancestral
Ancestral
geometry.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you have this dwarven style demon tattoo. What ancestor is it going to be like tied to? Oh, annoyingly, actually, that one's uncommon. I've just realised.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. It's the only one common one. We can like say it's like dormant for now, maybe, and then,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. All right.
then
That's
later on it will something will happen.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So you have this. All right. Dwarven tattoo. As fun little meaning, but anyway. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean,
An income you're doing.
yeah, an income, yeah.
All right. So give me like 3 days of earn income. Use mercantile law.
Yeah. So it says plus 12, but there's we're adding an extra one because of the. Oh no, we won't add an extra one because the tattoo's not in yet.
Yeah. And what level do you want to do it?
Let's go half my level, so 3.
3. Okay.
Is that wait? Is that am I being?
You're gonna
stupid?
make a lot less money, potentially.
What's? Hold on, let me find the rates and income rates.
So,
I
Kelris is
got
a
it,
level
fine.
7 city, so you can
Oh,
go
right.
up to level 7.
Okay, well, can I? I'm probably gonna do 6 just because.
Yeah.
It's my level. So DC 22.
Yeah.
Fine. So let me do 4 of those rolls. Oh, did I seriously? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I've privately rolled it. Hold on. Let me put it on public. What's that one?
That's a 19.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. So that would be for that.
Man, these rolls are bad.
So 4 silver for a fail.
Okay.
That's another fail.
So 8
No,
silver
8
and then
silver.
1 more.
Even in failure, you succeed. 19. Oh, bad rolls. So that's 3 failures.
12 silver. I guess all that, instability with the protests is bad for business.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, setting up a business in a new city is always difficult. So
Yeah.
you get money where you can find it. You get a little bit, but it's kind of a token amount, really.
Yeah. and
Especially
yeah,
because you have quite a lot of money already. to be fair.
Well, no, didn't we invested? I
Oh yeah, you
invested
did. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when do the dividends start coming out on that?
Well, we'll talk about that as it grows.
Okay. But Snag and Snot are carrying on with their little bits and bobs.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
Yeah, bless them.
But yeah, then eventually you might be able to put some money on some some land down somewhere.
Yeah, become a rentier. Landlord.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll make it then back to the 69th day of spring. So you're on the road. Let me just change the music. No, let's just do that one. Okay, so yes, so you're on the road. The delegation that you're with is a caravan made up of probably about 9 or 10 carts. Some of them bigger, some of them smaller. Some of them having maybe 1 or 2 people in them. Some of them having a few. They're made of elven make, quite like flowing design. Almost naturally naturally formed from wood as it grows. Like a lot of the chassis of the carts are made from just sort of interwoven living trees almost attached to wheels. The cart you're on is comfortable. All of you fit quite comfortably inside. You know, as you sort of look around, it's quite austere in terms of there's not that much inside, but there are, you know, a couple of cushions, seats for you to just sort of relax on. There's like a sort of hammock bed sort of in a sleeping bit at the back. And then there's 4 horses that are pulling it at the front, and you've got this elven driver, who you don't know the name of. He just sort of hasn't really spoken to you. But the road takes you out of Kelrius, so you'll be heading out for a bit. Every now and again, the caravan's going to come to a stop, either for people to cook some food or to just have a rest for a bit, or sleep. You know, to sleep. So you have whatever to do with your time.
At some point when we can get alone, Cyan's got a couple things he wants to get done on the way.
Okay.
First of which is probably just going to be something he's doing every day, and that's keeping an eye out to see who's gonna try and talk to him about something. The informant guy. But he's also going to try and pull Cascus away at some point.
Okay, yeah, so you can either wait until the caravan comes to a stop to like have a private conversation, or you could have a conversation on the car.
I'll wait until we have a stop.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Can Cassius have a word with Cadell? Or is that a possible thing?
Yeah, so I mean, Cadell is on the cart in front, but you sort of poke your head out the top of the cart, and you see Cadell just sort of sat on top of his cart, sort of meditating in the sunshine as it's going down the road. And as you sort of, he hears you, like, because it's sort of like a sunroof kind of thing on top of the cart. As you open it and sort of climb on top, he hears you and turns around and says, "Ah, you're up."
Yes, well, it's particularly bumpy on these roads. You'd think that the elves would invest a bit more,
Well, this is the human territory, so that is the merchant's problem to deal with.
Well, in any case, I do not understand you. You are a bit of an enigma to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, every bone in my body screams at me not to trust you. But on the other hand, you seem to want to help us. It just seems a little strange to me.
He looks out in the direction that the carts are going, just sort of watching the road and the procession of carts. He says, every one of these carts are people I am responsible for. I've done things to protect them. I find it's important to have allies, especially in such a dangerous time. And you seem like a group that, let's say, has potential.
But here is my question. That is all well and good, but protection for what? Why do you need allies? What is your aim? That is my question.
My aim.
And do not give me some mumbo jumbo about the benefit of the realm. That is hogwash.
Well, he sighs and sort of says, I've been around the block a few times, let's say. I've seen a lot of things. He like walks over and jumps on across the carts and sort of comes and sits next to you. He says, I've seen the rise and fall of empires and the birth and death of kings, and I've played my part in many a grand drama. But in all my years, there's one thing that always holds true. Change is inevitable. It comes for us all whether we want it or not. That is my purpose.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little slow. I've just woken up and I do not necessarily speak in riddles. You are telling me that your job is to ensure change happens.
Not ensure, be aware of.
Right.
And that's how you fight certain things.
Okay. Well, I hope you do not mind. My next question is, what are you? Because I am very much convinced you are not an elf. You a dragon, or I mean, I've seen stranger things.
I am. It is hard to describe.
Well, try. We've got a long time. Draw a picture. Sing a song. I don't know.
Well, he says. He looks down and says, "Right now, I am an elf."
Thank you. It is good job there. Come on, you can give us better than that. We clearly have potential. Give me something. Can I turn this into a pointed question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to figure out what I need to remember what my role is for pointed question. Sorry. Quick version. Nope. Can I just do like a diplomacy check?
Yeah.
Or no, that is the right roll anyway. But yep. That was a 31.
Fuck.
Okay. What was your question?
What is he? Like, what species? Like, what? Like, his point was like, you're clearly, you're probably not an elf, right? Something.
Yeah. No, he said. Yeah. Right. I mean, the answer to that question is probably the same. Even with that, he said, "Right now, I am an elf."
You are exhausting, How have you been at the right place at the right time? 3 times now. Once in the gloom, second when mate compadre back there nearly got his head chopped off, and the third time I hear from them, and just last night.
I have eyes in a lot of places. I hope you are not offended that I have been watching you.
Not so much offended, just a little bit worried that we seem to have no control over our own business and that you seem to have control over us. I just find it a little bit unnerving, that is all.
He sits down and says, once upon a time I was, if you want to know, something else entirely. A villain of sorts. It was a different time, a different place, and I was a different person. But things change, and people change. I changed. It wasn't an easy road, let me tell you. I had to face my own demons, and I'm not just talking about the kind with a horn and a tail. I had to confront the fact that the world didn't revolve around me, and that my actions had consequences. That the things I did caused innocents to die. And I had to make a choice. Continue down the path I was on, that had led me to ruin so many times, or try to make a difference. I chose the latter. And here I am, years later, wearing a new face and a new name, doing my part to protect what I can. I'm not looking for accolades or admiration. I'm not even sure if I deserve them for the things I've done. But I want you to know that change is possible. It's hard, but it is possible. And sometimes it's the only way to make a difference.
That story seems quite well rehearsed. Must either mean a lot to you, or you're a good liar.
You'll just have to take my word for it. He stands up. We should be coming to the first stop in the road soon. As the carts move on, and maybe as the rest of the party sort of begins to notice that the sky roof's open, sort of come on top of the cart, you begin to pass through the lands outside of Kelrius, coming up to the Rithras Woods. That on your map you see is ahead of you. You notice that a lot of the trees in this area, there's like a lot of logs just like piled up at the side of the road, like having the trees having been chopped down. A lot of stumps and a lot of just like woodland that has been torn up around you, and there's a sort of like a layer of sawdust on the road from like the sawdust that's blown in the wind. And the roads become sort of a bit mushy, and some of the carts are starting to get stuck. One of the other elves on one of the carts ahead of you, this elf ranger with long golden hair, which is partially hidden by a black scout's cloak. He's got this fine elven longbow that rests on his back. He calls out to the rest of the group in Elvish, so for the people who can understand that, saying that quite a sight, he says. I've heard that the port town of Peda has made a quite lucrative export from our sacred woods. You hear Cadell shout over to him, They're not ours anymore, Leonor. The humans are this land's masters now." And Leonor huffs sarcastically before the group continues forward.
Can I keep a mental... I'm just going to keep a mental note of Leonor. Seems...
Yeah.
Although it's the first day and there's probably a lot... He's talking a lot about lands that used to be ours that aren't.
Yeah. There's... Yeah, so he's in the cart that's ahead of Cadell's. So there's your cart, then Cadell's, then Leonor's in the front. As the carts are moving forward, he looks over at you, Hanira, and says, "My lady, when you see trees cut down like this, does it not make you feel something for them? Thousands of creatures live among their shade, eat their fruits, and nestle in their roots. Is that humans' profit worth their extinction?"
Definitely not.
He sort of looks over and says, "So, if you do not like the humans, then why are you..." And Cadell sort of puts a hand up and cuts them off. He says, "These are my guests. Who they work for matters not. You will treat them as honoured guests of the Padrin." And Leonor nods again. He says, "Of course." Sort of turns around. Carries on. Cadell looks over to you all and he says, "I'm sorry about my friend here."
He should learn to keep his mouth shut from time to time, I say kind of loudly.
Oh, yes.
Well, it sounds like it was something we could all learn.
Nice.
But there we are. Right, we're coming to a rest stop here. So as the carts begin to move off to the side of the road, you notice that you sort of begin to crest a hill where you're going to rest for the evening. As you crest the hill, you see a smokestack rising from a nearby lumber camp, along with unmistakable sounds of kind of battle like sounds, like the crash of swords. So as you round the top of the hill, you see a number of human work people fending off an attack from what seems to be like a large number of living trees. In an attempt to ward them off, the humans have set fire to the lumber camp. It hasn't really stopped them. So all the elves are gawking at this from the top of the hill and sort of laughing at it. And Cadell turns to you and says, I would not recommend getting involved. We should let the humans be.
Looks like the humans brought this on themselves.
Yeah, I'm okay not getting involved.
Yeah.
There are definitely innocents being attacked right now, FYI.
Okay.
There's like so the lumber camp is like next to like a little village community. So there's like you know, like the trees are going into the town and like attacking people and stuff.
I've grown up in like woodlands. Is like living trees like a normal thing around here?
No, it really isn't. Like a lot of the elves are sort of like whispering under their breath things like they must have angered the spirits of nature.
Does the village look rich?
No, not particularly.
There's got to be something we can do to ensure that the innocents don't get hurt.
Like carry
Gotta
on.
evacuate the town.
Perhaps they should have thought
we-
about this.
Again, I think we're getting involved with things that we maybe shouldn't.
Yeah, I think we should just leave it.
Cyan looks very visibly disturbed about this. But he's looking.
Well, hang on now. We agreed if they're not going to be enslaved, then we can just keep going.
agree. That he was gonna look at Calcifer, see what Calcifer has to think.
Honestly, I'm down to help, but up to the group. I'm not going to push it.
Can we at least try and get some of the people out?
But then we have to feed.
I don't think that's how this works.
Might have to.
How many tree things are there?
Probably enough so that you could make the difference if you ran down. So,
Oh my.
like, yeah,
Look.
probably enough that you feel confident that you probably could like go and attack to like help out.
Look, we got to get a name for ourselves somehow, right? This is how we do it. Someone in public.
It's got a point.
I just
Things
feel like
get-
the trees are angry for a reason, right? They've probably done something to piss them off.
And then we're going to make them more angry, and then we're going to get attacked.
Casca shouts. He goes, "Excuse me." To the blue people are like running around.
they're a bit far away. To be fair.
We're talking to the trees.
How much-
Excuse me. Stop it.
Yeah, this is illegal.
Do you
That's
do,
illegal.
do you have lots of money?
They're like,
I cannot hear you.
Are they thinking about it, or?
We can come and help, but we need to know what's in it for us.
just like a man runs past just on fire. Ah!
All right.
Wait, how did he get set on fire? How is he on fire? They're trees. Surely they're not.
Well, they've set fires to try and keep the trees away.
Oh.
But
Careful.
they just
Oh, the
ended up
tree.
setting the whole town on fire.
All right. We're gonna go help these guys out or not?
Fine.
Oh.
Alright.
But I do insist on a bit of compensation here. What if we lose an arm?
Yeah, we'll see what we can. We'll see what we can do.
Maybe we can make one out of
extort
wood.
them. We can extort them after we've saved them.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. All
We're
right.
running down?
All right. Okay. So
Summon Hank and
as you begin running off, Leonor sort of huffs and says, showing who their true loyalties are. Anyway, so you begin running down the path. It sort of has to go through the logging camp. So I'll show you where you're at. Also, I don't really know why, but the tokens haven't loaded, but the big ones are awakened trees that are like quite large tree creatures, like completely smashing shit up. And then these arboreal wardens are sort of smaller ones. So they're more like, I mean, they're still bigger than a human, but they're not like huge, fully grown trees.
Is everyone else just seeing, like, like
Yeah, I think Mike said
busts
the
with
token.
headband things?
Yeah.
So so the tokens broke on it for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I'm trying to fix it, but I haven't done it. So anyway,
So they're both,
So you're just
they're
gonna
both types of tree. One's just bigger
they're
than
both
the other.
types of tree. Just the big ones are different.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anybody have any fire attacks?
Yeah, I've
Excuse
got
me,
one.
what have I been doing this whole time?
Well, use it. Put them to good use.
Fine, here, you can take one as well. I'll just throw one at you.
All right, roll initiative, everyone.
Can that be a thing? Can I just give that to Castus quickly?
Do what?
You can.
I was just gonna throw him an alchemist file.
Oh, yeah,
Rolling
that's
perception
fine,
for
yeah.
initiative.
You've got an alchemist file. Margaret.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Oh, the tokens are kind of loading now.
Are they loading for you?
Oh no,
I
just on the
think,
top.
I think it's just got the initiative marker on it.
Oh. All right. Well, at least you kind of know what they look like from the initiative. Oh, I need to charge, plug my laptop in.
What's the range on those alchemical fire bombs?
For you,
For
20
you, Else,
feet?
who does no throwing. Does Else even throw? All right. Okay. So who? All right. So whose turn is it?
The
Alright.
trees.
Trees. So just imagine there's people around. Like there's people trying to defend themselves and fight off and stuff. But I just couldn't be bothered to just set up all the tokens for that. So, this tree is just going around rampaging, just smashing up this logging camp over here, and doing its turn. This one is just like harassing a person over here. They haven't quite noticed you like all coming down yet. So, Casket.
Cool. Cascus is gonna 20 feet. How far is 20 feet? I need to be like, yeah. I think I'll remake it. Yeah. Oh my god. Select. Why
Use
can't
the
I?
arrow keys.
Yeah, the game's paused.
Oh yeah, that's why.
That is fine.
So I intended to be on Hank, by the way,
Oh, one more.
as we
Oh,
came down.
Oh, fine.
Oh
That's
god,
okay.
what's going on? There. That should be the range to find.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. So, can I like hold my action to throw the bomb when this tree starts coming towards me? And I
So
want to hit.
holding your action is 2 actions.
That's fine because I've only used one to move her.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's gonna try and angle it when he does, so it like try and gets to the building as well.
Okay.
Because I assume this is all wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, burn it down, baby.
And this is, I think, what the humans said their idea was as well. In the village.
Burn in.
All right, cool. As you approach the trees, you turn around and they begin to like look at you. They're strange. They're like living root structures that have bounded themselves with moss. They sort of like crackle and creak as they walk. It's very strange. And they're very, very eerie when they turn and look at you with like sort of hollow wood faces kind of carved into them, like a sort of raging glow behind their eyes of anger for something. Anyway, so this one is over here just sort of stomping around, and then this one turns and sees you approach, so he's going to come over and attack you. All right. Attack with it's got like a big like sort of stone sword looking thing in its hand.
Okay.
So it's going to attack you with that. 24 to hit.
Yep.
So that's 15 damage.
Mhm.
15 bludgeoning damage as it sort of whips out the sword with quite a ferocity, quite quickly as well. It's quite a surprise. And then it is going to shield bash you with its second attack. It's got like a wood sort of shield in its.
Does it reduce
arm.
its thingy by 5?
Yeah, multiple attack penalty. So with the multiple attack penalty, that is. Oh yeah, that's 24.
Ouch. Yep.
Yeah. That's 12 bludgeoning damage. That's like-
Okay, that was not as good as I thought.
Ow!
All right. Yeah, and it's going for you. Yeah, it's going hard. Cyan.
Going ham.
Right, I didn't say that my rapier was drawn as we were coming down, did
Oh, that's
I?
all right. I would have imagined you would have pulled out your weapons as you're running down the path.
All right, okay. Well, in that case, how much movement have I got? I have a grand total of, hang on. See my movement.
You're an elf, right? It should be 30, shouldn't it?
Hang on. I think it's 25 actually.
Yeah, speed 25. Yeah, you're right. It's on the front.
Right, okay. So I am going to. If I was to go here, that wouldn't be flanking, would it?
There, no.
No. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to take 2 actions to run over here. Here. Is it being thing with you? Like, is it where the circle is for you guys, or because on my screen he's on the bottom right of Hank?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
No, he's
that's-
below Cascus.
below
it's to the
Cascus.
to the left of Cascus for me.
Below for me.
I'm gonna refresh.
Weird.
That is weird.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you asking where the circle is?
Yeah,
Oh, right. No, that's on you.
Circle's on you for me.
now it is now. Yeah, and then I'm going to.
Oh, I thought you meant the tree
Sorry, that's
person.
what I thought you meant.
No, I meant me. And then I'm going to try and strike at him with my saber.
Okay.
$27.
27. That hits.
All right.
12 damage. You notice as you attempt to pierce through the wood, it seems to be resisting your piercing somewhat. So it's, you would ascertain that it has piercing 5 on that. The resistance.
All right. That's all 3 of my actions.
Okay. Anera.
I am going to move here and cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
Oh, does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. So it takes 10 damage, and then
Nice.
it's on fire.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no. Hold on. No, yeah, wait. I think that might just be a... Oh, one second, let me read the spell.
Yeah, I think the persistence only on a crit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't a crit. All right, so you notice that you shoot out the flame. This whoosh of fire goes past both Cyan and Cascus, and hits the tree, the arboreal warden. The flames immediately began to spread and begin to burn away at the wood itself. You notice it seems to be quite weak to that, so it actually takes double damage from it.
Nice.
Woo!
Wait, the tree is vulnerable to fire?
Is that your turn then, Nira?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Calcifer.
Does it look particularly messed up?
Does what?
So the arboreal warden that's been laid into.
Oh, it's taken a bit of damage. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't taken a whole lot, but
Okay, I'm going to
it's starting to get like a bit messed up.
have Hank stride twice to get behind it. Oh, and now I'm underneath. Oh no, I just didn't move. Oh, and let me select my thing. Ah. There we go. As that's one of my actions, I shall raise a shield,
Nice.
and I shall give him a whack with my flail. Uh,
23. That
23.
hits.
Cool. So that's 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning. Oh, you notice it's also resistant to bludgeoning somewhat.
Okay, so that's not going to do a whole lot.
No.
Alright, and that is all my actions.
Okay. Henning.
Henning will move next to Hanera. Henning will throw Flamey Bomb at tree.
Flamey bomb tree, flamey bomb tree.
Here come Flaming Bomb. Flaming
20?
Bomb hit?
That hits. Just hits.
Yes. So it's 11 plus 2 because it's the modifier's not included in that. So it's 13 fire, and then he takes 2 persistent.
Nice. So 10 extra damage because of fire. It's starting to look really hurt now as you're just like laying into it with fire. It's burning up. Right, this
Okay,
one.
and yep, that's me turn.
Seeing its friend in pain. It's going to run. Just implant himself in here with 2 actions. And is going to attack Cascus with his last action. Cascus is flanking. Is flanked, sorry.
It's like a conga line.
23.
Yep.
Okay. That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
These trees don't mess around.
Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. Hank, and this one. This one's just going over here, rampaging. Still, they're not all focused on you.
Has the music changed, or are we still on the?
No, just
Okay.
gonna. I'll put some music up. Right.
Sometimes it doesn't update for me. I have to refresh.
All right, Cascus. You're surrounded by 2 arboreal wardens. They're the foot soldiers of the tree army.
Yeah. How does the
Right.
how does that bomb thing work, Alex? Is it a target or a space and then a
It's a target.
Okay.
But you don't have. Oh, that could be quite bad for you to throw it with all of us around. with Vanel there and Hank there, they'll take splash damage because you don't have calculated splash.
What's the splash damage range?
Quite big. I think. Let's have a look.
Well, if you remember how vulnerabilities work, they take 10 fire damage for every 1. Well, even if they take 1 fire damage, like so, splash could really work in your favor here.
And that
But it's the
Yeah.
same because I think Vanel and Hank potentially take this damage as well, but
What's the range of the splash?
it does not specify.
I think it's just 5 feet, right?
Yeah, it's probably like just 5 feet, right?
So if it's
Yeah.
but if it's a 10 by 10 creature like we're surrounded by,
Oh,
Would
it
it
might be
be-
right then. Yeah. Well, I guess that's ruling.
Would it be every space within 5 feet of that creature?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
I'm-
imagine it would have been like on the exterior of the creature, right? So 5 feet from there.
Okay, well, Cascus will take the. Need to move. He's gonna like use the stride action, right? So
Stride or step?
step. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
Fine.
To get out, and as he's kind of ducking out, he's gonna throw the bomb.
That's 2 squares, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I need to. Yeah. Well, I can use two of them, right?
Oh yeah. If you want to use 2 actions, fine.
And then as he's doing that, he's gonna throw the bomb. I guess like bottom right at the top one.
Oops, I didn't mean to link
Okay.
that. Ignore that.
So it's gonna catch the building as well, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make an attack.
How does the?
So, what does he
Do you
need to
have an
roll?
example
Alex?
of the
It
alchemist's fire, right?
is. Well, it's an alchemical. Well, you should if you just add it into your inventory, then you should just be able to draw it as a weapon.
Yeah, you can search for it.
It's just you still need to draw it if you haven't got it.
So it's
Okay.
so yeah, it's all creatures. So splash is all creatures within 5 feet of the target.
And it's
including
called
the enemy
alchemical
target.
bomb.
It's alchemical fire, moderate.
Fire, moderate.
Not sorry, alchemist's fire.
Oh, that's why it's not coming up. Oh, there it is. And it's a
Moderate.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Known weakness. I haven't done that, so I don't get that. I can't use intelligence here. I use dexterity. Fine. That's a 20.
20 just hits.
Yep.
It's targeted you. All right, so yeah, it goes out. So are you aiming at which one are you aiming at?
The one at the above because it will catch the
Yeah,
building, I
fine.
guess, as well.
Okay. Roll damage on that.
Yeah, fine.
It's
Guess
not
I'm
gonna,
rolling.
I don't think it'll splash to this one.
11.
It's more than 5 feet away. 11 damage, so that's 21.
And I take damage from that.
Ah.
So does
right.
Hanira, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Nero takes 2 as well.
Could you? So
Sorry, no worries.
could you?
What's the
Can you
spa-
target a space with it? I'm just wondering
That's-
if you targeted space
You
between
probably
them, whether
can.
it would hit both.
Well,
with just the
I was
splash.
told I had to target a
I-
target. I would have gone for the space in between otherwise, but
Got my
I
food's
don't
done.
know.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right. I think it'll be harder to target a space than a creature.
So the trade-off might be that you can more easily do
Ow.
the splash, but you don't
Yeah.
get the initial damage.
Yeah.
And it just brushes off the fire on his sleeve. Cascas!
You can always look at that after the session or in the break.
Yeah, I know when there are mechanics around targeting spaces because that's how you like work out whether someone's invisible or not.
Hmm.
Probably could have thrown out the space.
He's just like if you can attack it, you can physically attack a space to find out whether there's someone invisible there. So I don't know why you'd be able to throw something at a space.
And hey, if there happens to be an invisible one there, then great.
Yeah.
that's
Right.
it.
Okay, we're all done. Cool. Right. Okay. Yeah, damage is done. The fire begins to spread as it explodes and splashes over the Arboreal Warden. Where's this one? Oh, yeah, over here. He's just chilling. All right, this one is going to attack Hank.
No.
30.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
16 bludgeoning damage on Hank.
I'm back.
Okay.
And then is going to turn around and attack Cyan with its other attack. That's just an 11, that's a miss.
Can I do that reaction thing? Sorry. What's it called? Nimble dodge.
It missed anyway, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And then it's going to just move over here and ready itself. Cyan,
All right. Which one's looking weakest?
the one on the bottom.
All right.
Is that the one that was on fire?
Yeah, actually.
So that should have taken some
Wait, is-
persistent fire damage,
Is
right?
at the start of Alex's next turn, right?
Oh, is it not on its turn?
No, it actually might be.
Alex?
What's that? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do the persistent damage now. Is it 2? How much?
It's
yeah.
fire 2.
Plus the 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
persistent
that as well.
damage on with weakness is
Pretty.
pretty dope.
It's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, it's just burning. Ah! Yeah, it's looking really weak. All right, Simon.
I'm gonna run in, and I'm gonna try and stab it twice.
Stab.
All right, make your attacks. 30 that
Stab.
hits. 30's a crit.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah!
Ooh.
Fucking Christ!
40 damage.
That shouldn't be 40, right?
No, because you got striking
Oh yeah.
and a deadly D8.
And you rolled max on all 3 dice.
Ooh, 40
It's a
damage.
shame it's resistant, right?
Well, how would you
There's
like
only-
to kill it? Because that's still enough.
Yeah.
It's only
Well-
5 resistance.
Well, as it's burning, and the bag is kind of decaying, he's gonna try and stick it into what should be its eye or something, and just
Yeah.
twist it.
Okay, yeah, you just managed to. You hear the snapping of a sort of like vine network going down the center of the bark, and it collapses to the ground. It's sort of basically a bundle of twigs at this point.
Ooh, firewood.
Right, that was your second action.
Yep. And then I guess hit the other. No, I'm gonna step here so that. Yeah, so I can get flanking next turn.
Okay. Alright, an arrow.
I'm going to step here, and then I'm gonna produce flame at it again.
Cool.
Oh, and a miss.
Oh yeah, that was a miss. Unfortunately, yeah, your fire woofs goes a bit far. Goes over the head of them.
Boo.
Boo.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Calcifer.
Okay, slightly awkward positioning here. Going to move to so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move up here. Trying to hang on.
You struggling?
Yeah, just a little bit. There we go.
You can do it.
Like that. Trying
Okay.
to stay central. So moving up there, raising a shield. Actually, no, I'm going to have Hank use the support action, which means that my strikes make them flat-footed, and I shall make an attack.
Cool. I just realised this awakened tree isn't even on the initiative order.
Oh dear. That's a 32 to hit.
I'll have that go last. Sorry. 32 to hit. Yeah, that's a crit.
20 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning, so 15. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, you bring your flail down and it cracks a few branches, even though it is resistant a little bit. It does still look visibly pained by it.
I don't have a better weapon than this. Seems to do okay-ish. Not great. And then raise a shield.
Cool. All right, Henning.
It's me, Henning. Do I take a penalty for throwing a bomb this close to it? I don't know if that would-
It could potentially attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm going to do that leapy thing. Where you step back so you don't take the opportunity.
Step, yeah.
Yes, step. So I'm going to do that. Boop. And then I'm going to throw a bomb at it.
Ah, well, it has a 10-foot reach. So it can still opportunity attack you, unfortunately.
Henning sadly throws the bomb at it whilst getting punched in the face, most likely.
31 to hit?
Well, yeah.
Is that a crit?
What? How does a
No.
crit work?
No, it's not. That'll be 10.
No.
It needs to be 10
Yeah.
higher.
Oh yeah, no. So I've got 22, so it's not quite.
Alright.
It's close.
So it's trying to bat. It's just trying to bat the potion, the alchemist's fire out of the air. Alright, that's 18 bludgeoning
I'll
damage.
glimpse of redemption.
Okay.
So what does that mean? I take.
So does it choose to still attack?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be reduced by 8.
Okay, so what was it originally?
18.
18. Okay, so I take 10.
And
Oops. Oh, I don't know what happened there.
and the Arboreal Warden is enfeebled 2.
Yeah, I've done it.
until
Oh,
the end
I
of
thought that was
next
appearing on me. I was like, wait, what did I do? Okay.
All right,
I'll
now
throw
yeah,
my-
throw your potion.
turn. Yeah, I didn't say who I used Glimpse of Redemption for.
Oh,
Oh.
that's 20.
Nice.
Crit. You're going down, big boy.
So we all.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
man.
not. No, it's not. No, it is not.
That's the biggest crit I've ever seen.
That's so
Uh,
annoying.
does the vulnerability damage crit?
Yeah, actually, I think it probably would, wouldn't it? Actually, I don't know.
So does that mean I take 2 as well?
No,
Because of splash.
no,
no,
because
because
I have bomber,
Ah,
which means only one target takes it.
I think it's probably because it's not calculated as part of the other damage. It's damage that's done onto it just by
Yeah,
taking damage.
I don't.
I'm not
so
going to
go-
rule it.
yeah,
that way
so
for
going
now,
just
but
by-
I will have a look.
Yeah, quick Google. People say no.
Yeah. All right. So then this Arboreal Warden, it's its turn now. It is going to shield push. Oh no! Actually, no. It's just going to attack. It's going to attack you, Cyan, with its longsword.
fucking nimble dodge.
Okay.
My AC is 24.
All right. That's a miss with a 17.
Fuck yeah.
And then it is going to reach out and try and whack Henning with its other attack. 14, that's a miss.
No,
And it's going to raise a shield. Its last attack. Alright, and then I hadn't rolled initiative for this one, so I just put it at the end of this round. So this absolutely huge one slowly turns and begins to lumber towards you. So you
it
feel the...
needs to take. Sorry, it has persistent fire. So it
Oh
needs to
yeah,
take-
that's another 10. Right? Oh, another 12.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's looking hurt. It's very much in red. All right, so this tree begins to lumber towards you, Sire, and you feel the ground shaking as it runs towards you. It's going to attack you with one of its branches. That's an 18. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
And it's going to do it again. Oh, 19. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
And then with its last action, it's just gonna sort of stand. Fuck it. It's gonna just like go all out. Oh, natural one. Yeah, you seeing it come over your shoulder, you just easily dodge all its incoming blows. Actually, hang on. So, what is your AC? 22.
22.
Yeah, even with being flat-footed, none of that.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyway, right. This awakened tree's turn. It's going to start running over.
Uh-oh.
75. So.
I'm in danger.
The reinforcements have arrived. The two lumbering massive trees. This one's still just sort of terrorizing a person over here. Cascus.
Okay, so first of all, Cascus, because we've been engaged probably these for over a minute, he's going to use his first action to make this whole debacle one of his investigations.
Okay.
Next, he's going to use the tumble through action on this one here in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Wait, to get to the other side.
yes. Get to
Yeah,
the other
okay.
side. Do I need to? I think it's acrobatics, right?
Acrobatics, yeah. I think it's is it against their reflex DC?
Let me check. Sorry, tumble through.
Yeah, against the enemy's reflex DC. That's fine.
Cool.
I'm remembering things. I'm remembering things.
through to.
I'm a real boy.
Okay.
It's like
for
I've
some
read the
reason,
rulebook so many times, but it's just like sometimes it just doesn't go.
and that's going to give him panache.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Uh,
nah.
and then
Ooh, you touched
blah,
my
blah,
flash.
I'm not going to do the vice treasure. I'm just going to do an attack, and it will use a dex modifier on the
Not
one at the
my
bottom.
Okay.
Panache.
Panache.
Ooh, you touched my pad.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Love it.
I don't have that. That's fine. That's fine.
They just look like very angry.
18.
people. 18. That misses.
It is. It is
actually,
flat-footed.
Oh, it is flat-footed. It is flanked. That does just hit.
Sick.
You bring out the exquisite sword cane.
That's 8, but I don't because it wasn't with anything particularly.
And
Hold
you-
on, because no, wait, hold on. If panache, deal additional 2. If finisher, and I wasn't using finisher, so an extra 2, so it's 8. Because
Yeah, aren't you doing your? Do you not? Is it still strength? Do you put strength on your?
I put dex. You can use strength or dex because it's a finesse weapon, whatever it's called.
Wait, it's saying strength plus 0.
I used dexterity.
Yeah, but I don't think it's counted that as part of the calculation.
Oh, it should have because it's got it on the thing for the selection. Well, for the damage. Oh, I see.
I'm just saying on the damage it just says
Yeah.
Strength
but
plus 0.
I
oh
don't
no, you
know.
can't. You don't do dexterity as damage, do you? No, of course not.
No.
All right. Anyway, all right. 8 damage minus 5. So unfortunately, that's just 3.
Well, it adds another 2 because of strategic strike. Because
Oh,
I've
plus
got it says 10, so half, so
Cool.
5.
Okay, amazing. All right. Is that your
Yeah,
turn?
that's all the things. Yeah.
All right. This arboreal warden is going to start slowly lumbering over. All right, Cyan.
Which one looks most hurt? The one on top or the one on the bottom?
The one just above you, yeah. Is
Alright.
looking like on fire and almost dead.
Alright. I'm going to try and get rid of him so that the fucking flanking isn't going anymore.
Yeah.
$26.
26. That hits.
And sneak attack as well.
Okay.
So that's our 2d6.
All right. How would you like to kill this one?
Alright, as it's turning its attention over to Cascus, I want to just kind of just stab it in its like underarm,
Mhm.
and just have all the sap just kind of bleed out.
Yeah, as it's lashing out during the fight, there's a moment where it sort of turns and looks like it's going to go for you, and then Nyx just appears in its face and sort of startles it, and it just goes for Nyx a little bit, and then you just manage to get the perfect moment to strike it there. But yes, it is dead,
And
leaving behind blood.
then I guess I'm going to carry on attacking the one below me then.
Okay.
Oh, that's 20. Because of I didn't put the multiple attack penalty on.
Oh yeah. 20. That misses, unfortunately.
All right.
These ones are a bit tougher than the original.
Let's try again. Oh, that's a 18.
18 now. That misses as well, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, Hanira.
I am going to. Is Cascus really hurt?
He's got about half health left.
I'm gonna move here so next turn I can help Cascus if he needs it. And then I'm gonna cast Produce Flame
Okay.
on this one.
Okey-dokey.
No. Why?
Oh, unfortunately, yeah.
Time.
As you're sort of like bunching up and preparing for the incoming assault by this massive tree, your nerves get the better of you, and you fire it off into the distance by accident.
This is why a magic missile is better.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
Like House of Her.
Who do I abandon? So I shall just reach down and stick a hand on Cascus's shoulder and use Lay on Hands,
Nice.
and that shall give you 18 hit points.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you
Nice.
feel some holy radiant energy springing from our resident champion's fist. Your snorting made it weirder. it made it sound like I was making a dirty reference. Right, okay.
Then I shall move down to here,
Amazing, cool.
and so that's with Hank's action. So I've still got 2. I shall. I'll have Hank use his support benefit so that I can potentially get this guy flat-footed, and then I shall make a flail attack.
Okay.
30.
30, that hits. It's not a crit because it's not flat-footed.
Okay. So that is only 6 damage.
6 damage. Ooh, it is still. It is still resistant.
Yeah.
That's just 1 damage, unfortunately.
Okay, but that one is now flat-footed until the start of my next turn,
Cool.
and that's it for me.
Where is flat-footed on here? There we go. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, as you charge up to it on Hank's back, and you swing your flail around, and you think you're going to get a really good hit, and it just sort of bounces off and barely does anything, and the tree just looks down at you like, "Rrrr." Henning.
Okay, a little light bulb goes off on the top of Henning's head, and he remembers something his father told him.
The
Or
candle.
taught him. And he's going to combine elixirs on the Alchemicus fire, so that essentially acts as 2 in 1. And that's a free action. And he just uses 2 free refusing agents, so that's a free action apparently. And then he's going to throw it, but he's going to use a legend point
Okay.
to do that. So why has that not appeared in
Who's he throwing it at?
this big one that's just appeared in front of him? For some reason it has not appeared. Why is that not in my... Oh, there it is. Right. Yeah. Gonna throw this with a legend point.
So what are you mixing?
2 Alchemicus fire moderates together.
Okay.
What does
So
that
it
do?
makes it 2. So it makes it 2 of them in one go.
Nice.
So essentially, I suppose... I don't know how you want to rule that. Do you want to roll that as just double damage? Or how do you want to rule that? Because otherwise I'm going to have to roll it.
I'll rule it as it goes to 1 stage higher, right? Maybe.
Is that... Well, it's meant to be 2 combined, essentially.
I
is what it
guess-
does.
That
yeah,
feels like
but
more
it
damage
might
than
go-
1 stage higher.
It might go to a
Okay.
great. Yeah, because it wouldn't be twice as good, I don't think. But a greater is.
Hang on, hang
does
on.
make it
What's
It
the
does.
ability?
No.
Oh, does
hang
it
on.
actually say?
It actually does say it acts as 2.
Oh, fine. All right, we'll do that then.
Yeah. Do you want? I
Yeah.
mean, I can read
No,
it.
that's cool. That's fine. I
Um,
trust you.
So,
If that's like a
both the
special
constituent
like,
elixirs take effect. So that essentially means, yeah. So actually, hang on. Oh no, I've messed this up. Ignore me. I can't do that. It's meant to be an I misread it. Damn it. That would have been so good. Okay, I'm just gonna.
I mean, they have to be elixirs. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah, not potions.
Yeah. Okay.
but,
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna quick craft some more Alchemic's fires.
Yeah, I did think it was quite strong for potions, and for elixirs. But that explains to me now why there are elixirs in the game, because I just thought elixirs was just shitter potions.
Yeah. I mean, there are some really good elixirs later on. They're just a bit shit at the moment.
I think they're always
Um,
worse compared to the equivalent potions. But anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Right. Yeah. I guess I'll just throw.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to try and If you want to try and
Still-
combine two alchemist fires together, you're gonna have to do a crafting check for me though.
Oh, fuck it. Go on then.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Why
There is a
not?
potential that you might just drop them on yourself and set yourself on fire. But okay.
Well, I'm sure I can.
Fortune favors the
this.
brave.
Okay, I will try and combine two together.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no!
That was classic.
Oh,
Yeah, just in the heat of battle, your hands are all slippery. They're just got dirt all over them. There's blood on them from the trees that you killed, and you just drop them. You just fumble it. This is like a slow motion moment of no, and because Hanira and Sarkaskus in here by the splash as well. Isn't it?
I suppose yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you're throwing it with any accuracy, dropping it
No.
with any accuracy. So yeah, so that'll be an alchemist fire on you.
Okay.
I'll just say you take the splash, but you because it's crit failure, you've got persistent fire damage going on.
Okay. -2. Ah. Can I still take an action whilst this is happening? While I'm on fire?
Yeah,
That'd be one action, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Whilst on fire, I suppose I'll just tap Cascus on the shoulder bit here. Here's an elixir of life. Take this. Don't worry about the fire.
It's just like a fucking bonfire, and he's like, "Here you go, mate."
It's like looking at Ghost Rider or some shit. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Here, take an elixir of life lesser.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And both Cascus and Hanera, you both take 2.
Do I have
splash
one
damage as
more
well.
action?
Yes.
Can I try and put myself out?
Yeah, you can. So,
What would that be?
there's being on fire. Like, I think there's like a way to put yourself out.
I think it's just a flat. There's just a flat check at the end of your turn, I believe.
Henning does have a reaction called hit the dirt. I don't know if that helps.
Oh,
And
what
it
does
puts
that
him
do?
prone.
Oh,
Well, it makes him leap and go prone.
if you want to go and stop, drop, and roll, I'll make you do a roll for it.
Yeah. Okay.
A
Well,
roll
it
for
counts. Can I? Well, can I
Fuck's
use
sake.
the? Can I use the? Oh, I can't use it 'cause it's a reaction. Yeah. I guess.
no.
I guess I'll do the stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so that'll be a reaction on your turn. I think you can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then you use your third action to try and put yourself out. All right, I'll make you do Constitution. I don't know.
So that.
Fortitude. Sorry, yeah, Fortitude saving. throw.
Okay. Fortitude. Apparently an expert in this. Don't know why. Oh, my god! What is going on?
The curse. Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
He rolls into oil.
Yeah, you're just rolling in. It's a lumber mill. The floor is made out of sawdust. It's flammable.
Help me!
All of the peasants are
Help
like
me!
at the top of the hill, just staring down, like, "What the fuck
The elves
is
on top of
going
the hill,
on?"
yeah, they're just like watching you right
But no, don't roll into the fire.
now. All right. Meanwhile, in this section of the fight, the tree, having a bit of a rivalry with Cyan at this point, is going to go and attack Cyan again with its branches.
Fucking nimble dodge.
All right, 35 this time.
Fuck. Yeah, that hits.
Glimpse of Redemption. Is that 35 with the Enfeebled too?
Yeah, because
Wow.
it's got. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it has. Yeah, that's what it's.
Damn.
Yeah, it rolled quite well. So that is 14 bludgeoning damage,
-8.
minus 8.
So that's
6.
6.
And they're Enfeebled 2 again. Well, they're still Enfeebled 2. No, they wouldn't have been Enfeebled 2.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. But that's 33. Oh, hang on. What is your AC?
22.
Oh, that was a crit then.
But with nimble dodge, it would be 24.
Oh, we're 20. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh. No, yeah, no, that is lucky then. It hadn't put enfeebled on it then. Because that's what stops it being a crit. So it would have been a crit otherwise. So well done. All right. With its next attack, it's going to attack you again. No, it's going to try and grab you this time.
Fuck.
So what's your reflex DC? It's
My
29.
reflex DC is. Did you say 29?
Yeah, you got a 29. So you're grappled.
Fuck.
And then now that you're flat-footed to it, it's going to attack you with a root and try and trip you. 23 to hit. That's with -10.
Yeah, that one will hit.
Oh yeah. That's 14 bludgeoning damage. And now you're prone with it sort of like reaching on top of you, and it's sort of looking down at you.
I'm just gonna fucking yell, help, 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 please, fuck.
Where is it? Prone. Yeah. Whoa, it sort of like looks really close to you, and you see all these vines moving inside its hollow bark, almost like snakes or worms or something. Right, this one's gonna crash into you all. It's gonna make an attack against Cascus.
Mhm.
Natural 1. Okay.
That means
Attack against Henning. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that just hits. I suppose I'm prone, so I don't know if that counts for anything.
Oh, that'll make you flat-footed to him. So actually,
Oh, okay. Oh, damn it! I shouldn't have said anything.
that's 19 bludgeoning damage.
Ow! Help!
And then it's going to make a third attack against you with its branch as well, Hanera. With its reach. With its multiple attack penalty, that's a 22. That's a miss. Okay. Arboreal Warden over here is going to start moving over. That's its 3 actions. Cascus.
so first, what's the elixir called that you gave me, Henning?
It's a elixir of life lesser.
So that's a lesser healing potion.
It's elixir, so it's 3d6 plus 6 hit points healing, and you get saving throws versus disease and poison, but I don't know how to use it.
Hold on, sorry. So roll 3d6.
3d6 plus 6.
Awesome. Okay. So it's gonna be 61. No, 61, not 51. Cool. And then because it's my investigation, I'm gonna use devise a stratagem. So I'm gonna roll a 1d20. So that'll be a 13, and then I'm gonna plus. Let me just see with this because it Cork Cane here. So it's plus 13, not 13, 14. So 14 plus 13, yeah, that'll hit. So first of all, we're going to do a Rucal knowledge check on the. I guess like maybe the AC. I don't think we've done that yet. I think it's somewhat suggested. There'll be a nature check, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, nature.
Brilliant. I'm gonna gain I get a +2 bonus to whatever this is because it's untrained. I can't remember what the thing is, but I have a thing called it. So it's gonna be 13. Not a great check, really.
For recon knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Even. Yeah. Nature DC is 22 on that.
Okay. Cool. So that you guys. So I'm gonna convey. Actually, I can't convey a failure. Otherwise, you would get +1 circumstance bonus. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna do a hit against the big tree with that cane. So that's 13 plus 14, which is 27. That's not a crit, I assume.
No, 27 is just a regular hit.
Cool. I'm just gonna do it. Ignore this roll, just so I can do the damage. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna do the damage. And I've literally done like a Venn diagram with all of the different weird shit I have. Strategic strike when hitting on device. So it'll be.
You still have panache, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to do. So strategic strike. When hitting a device strategy, so it's two. So it'd be that +2 from Panache, and then I'm going to add 1d6 for the finisher.
Okay.
D6. +4, so that's 12 in total.
Okay, and then at -5.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to designate who's in range. I guess Calcifer's hidden. Let's say that
Into Hank.
Cyan will. The mob is flat-footed to Cyan for the next turn.
Oh, this one. What? This one?
Yep, top one.
Okay, cool.
It has to be the one he's attacking. So.
Yeah, cool. All right. Is that your turn then?
Hold on. So, drink potion. No, I can attack again. And I don't think that.
Oh, sorry. I think this one's already just flat-footed in general.
That's fine.
It's the one above it.
It's the one above.
Oh, I thought you said it had to be the one the sign was attacking.
No, the one I'm attacking.
Oh, right.
You could just assign it to someone else.
Yeah.
I was confused about that wording.
Because
Pretty cumbersome. But yeah, cool.
I just have to do this as a standard attack. I don't use thingy. So
Fuck yeah!
cool. I assume that hits even with a -5 modifier.
Yeah, that will be a crit.
Cool. So that's pretty shit, to be honest. 14 +2 for Panache. We won't get any other bonuses. So 16.
Okay. Oh, it would have been nice to use the finisher on that one, but
Yeah, well, yeah.
ah, well.
Already used it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you managed to do a bit of damage to it as it sort of lumbers down at you. It's looking quite spooky.
Hey, lumber!
It does lumber towards you. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna use 2 actions to just plop itself here,
Fuck me. Fuck
and then it's
me.
gonna attack Hank.
Okay, thank fuck.
Natural 1.
Okay.
It's gonna attack Calcifer on Hank. 25.
Hell, you have a healing potion.
Just that hits, and I think yeah, I already used my reaction, so can't do anything against
I think
it.
you're technically flanked as well. Oh no,
Uh,
that's 15. That's 15 foot. You're away from that other one. Not 10. That's fine.
so technically, I can be targeted from any square on Hank.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I can both. I sort of basically occupied Hank's whole square.
Yeah.
Though
so
it-
that is flanking. Then.
Yeah, I think for the sake of attacks anyway.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that makes sense. All right, so
So yeah, but yeah, it'll hit regardless.
that is 16 damage, 16 bludgeoning,
Ouch.
and then it's going to raise a shield. No, then it's going to shield bash with its. It's going to shield bash Hank with its last action.
Okay, I don't know why the heal animal came up there.
20 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay, Cyan.
Alright. I guess I gotta fucking fuck this motherfucker up. So I'm gonna use... Fuck it, I'm gonna use a legend point and strike at the one grappling me.
Okay.
So that should be a crit, right?
This one, because it is flat-footed, yes, that is a crit.
Nice.
Well, with the legend point as well.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
It's
double
yeah.
crit.
There's an extra double crit.
My fucking... Oh, there we go, that's because I had to... Alright, and because it's flat-footed, I get to double the sneak attack as well. Slash 4d6.
This is where the fucking rogue damage is coming from,
Mm.
suddenly.
Yeah.
Ooh. 37, is it?
Yeah.
So 32. Yeah, you slash at it, you knock it down to one knee, but it begins to, even though it looks really hurt, like it begins to get back up again, and it goes for an attack. But yeah, go on.
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, this is -5, by the way. Oh, fuck.
17, that misses.
Can I try and get out of a grapple as well?
Yeah, so make a athletics or acrobatics check against strength, I think, or something. I don't know. What is it?
Unfortunately, it will be -10 as well.
Fuck.
Ooh, yeah, no. Yeah, you're prone as well, so.
Fuck me. I'm fucked.
Right, Hinera.
I'm gonna use legend point. So this actually hits. I mean, hopefully it hits. Who knows?
Legend point, magic missile.
And then I'm gonna cast produce flame
Okay,
at this one.
okay.
Which one?
The one
This
next
one
to
on top.
Cascus, yeah.
You
It's
do
going to
that.
attack of opportunity you.
Okay.
Oh no, actually no. This one doesn't have attack of opportunity. Only the soldiers do. Don't worry about it. So that hits. That's not a crit though. That's just a regular hit because it would have been a fail otherwise.
Oh wait. Oh. I picked the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant rolls.
9 damage. So 19, and it is now on fire. Oh no, it's not. It's only on fire because of Alchemist fire. Is it? Because there wasn't a crit.
Yeah, it's only a crit.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you see as bits of flame begin to burn away at it, and it begins to glow like a log on a campfire.
1 second. I always have to look this up. I'm gonna use treat wounds.
The
Who's
battle
looking
medicine.
more? Yeah,
Battle
battle
medicine.
medicine. Is Henning or Cascus looking more damaged? Can I tell?
Henning is less, just about less than half.
And is currently on fire.
Cascus is alright.
Yeah, and is currently on fire.
Okay. So I have the thing, which means I don't have to roll. So 2d8 plus 10.
Okay. 2d8 plus 10.
20 health.
Oh, magic.
That's good. What's the
Literally
limit?
magic.
It's actually not magic.
I can only do it once a day to one
Oh,
person.
right, yeah.
Henning fates you as he's rolling around screaming on the floor on fire.
Okay, cool. Was that one action or two?
One.
Okay, and so you got one more then. Oh no, you said produce flame, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The bandages are on fire.
stamp on me,
Wait,
stamp
could
on me.
Could I have put him out?
You could have evaded. I
Oh, I
think.
didn't know that. Oh, I didn't
To
know
me,
that.
to be fair, 20 health is like 10 turns worth of the fire. So,
Yeah,
Right.
it'll be gone by the end of this turn anyway. So
Calcifer.
so
Just beginning to see the trees begin to surround you a little bit.
yeah. How's Cyan looking, health-wise?
I haven't been hurt as much as Cascus and Henning have, but I'm in a very dire situation. I'm grappled, I'm prone, I'm taking damage, things are swarming up on me. I want my mommy.
Okay. Can I try and
Nix is like, I'm here.
in your final turn? Can I try and pull Cyan out?
Yeah, I think you can. Maybe you'd have to do an aid check.
Oh, can I not do it just wrench him out myself?
Oh, yeah, I'll let you give it a try if you want.
So would I be basically just making the escape for him?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Mechanically?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So it'll be an athletics. Oh, wait. Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier. Not an athletics. It's not athletics for me. That's weird. Against its athletics DC of the creature grabbing him. Unarmed attack modifier. So if I just make an unarmed attack.
Okay.
30.
Yeah, that's a correct.
Cool. So you get free and remove the grabbed, immobilized, and restrained conditions imposed by a chosen target. You can then stride up to 5 feet if you want.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you're still prone.
How does that work?
Can you
just
can you
makes you-
still stride if you're prone, or is it is it crawl? So you,
You can
wouldn't be
crawl.
able to
There's a
stride.
crawl action.
Okay, so I guess that wouldn't be the same thing. But yep, you're free.
I'm
Yeah,
free.
you have to get out before you can stride around.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Remaining 2 actions, I shall raise a shield. Hank shall stay still, but just use his support, and I shall go for a bonk.
Okay.
Ooh, 21.
21.
I believe it's still
That
flat-footed.
hits. Yeah, that
Cool.
hits.
It's only 9 damage, minus 5 to 4.
All right.
But it is flat-footed again.
Okay, amazing. Fantastic.
Alright, that's it for me.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're holding them back. You're holding back the line. The, there are a couple of trees trying to get round. Henning.
Henning. Right. Henning is going to stand up. That's an action.
Okay.
And then I guess he's going to be like, well, may as well just throw more fire. And throw an alchemist's fire at it with the big one in front of him.
Okay. It's going to make an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
No, this one isn't.
No.
It doesn't
I
have.
was going to say, I thought that one didn't have.
Yeah, they don't.
Sorry, that attack shouldn't have, my attack shouldn't have actually hit, because it should have had the multiple attack penalty, because escape is an attack.
Oh yeah. +4.
And yeah, it's not flanked.
Cool. That's
Or
all good.
flat-footed.
20.
That's a miss this time because this one isn't flat-footed.
Oh, I suppose it still takes the splash.
Yeah.
So 4, and then the +10.
Okay, yeah. So even in your failure, you basically just drop the flask on the ground and it rolls and it just sort of explodes by its feet and it just begins to spread up
Nice.
its leg. All right. Anything else?
No, that's actually. I will take a step back. Actually, no, it can't hit me, can it? So I can just move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over to here.
You
to-
just like
To
see
here.
here.
Why isn't it letting me move?
Just move
It won't
on
let
then.
me move. Oh, am I disconnected? No, I'm trying to move further than that. Am I just behind Hanira? Oh, there we go. I'm moving now.
No, I've
That was
moved.
weird. Oh, that was weird. It wasn't letting me move him. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's mid. That's
Cool.
mid turn.
Fine. All right. This awakened tree.
Fuck.
It lumbers over you. It looms over you. As Calcifer sort of pushes out of the way from on top of you, and it sort of stumbles back a little bit and just turns towards Calcifer and sort of roars at him. So he's gonna make an attack on you, Calcifer.
Okay,
22 to hit.
miss.
Okay. It's gonna then try and attack you with one of its roots and try and knock you off Hank. 16, that's a miss. And when its last attack, it's going to go slam down onto Cyan. Cyan that is an 8. That's a miss.
Fuck.
Okay, this one. This one is going to branch Cascus.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot of that.
22 to hit.
Oh,
No.
just hit.
They're rolling quite badly at the moment.
It's just a hit. Well,
Oh.
21.
I shall glimpse of redemption it.
Okay, 18.
Nope.
Minus 8, so 10.
And then for 2. Cool. And then that was its first attack, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Second one, branch on Cascus again.
Yeah.
11 to hit.
Nope.
All right, and then third is going to reach out a root to trip, a branch to trip. No, just a branch to hit Hanero with its last attack. 12. No, I missed.
Miss.
Cool, they're doing badly. All right. This Arboreal Warden is going to walk around this way and attack Henning from behind. Henning, as you sort of run back, running around the corner of one of these logs is one of the tree people.
Oh god damn it!
It's going to attack you with its stone longsword. 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And then it's going to shield bash you.
Ow.
No, it misses. Alright. Cascus.
Wee. Cascus is going to use device stratagem. Roll 20. 1d20. It was pretty bad, so we're going to use instead. So this turn we're going to do the step action move. That's one. There's not really much like interesting stuff you can do because they're trees. I can't exactly talk to them, can I?
No. Well, you can try.
Fine. Let's try a bomb mot on the big tree.
Maybe not talking to the trees
No,
is
no,
what's got them in this
Hey,
problem.
Bob?
I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna grab some twigs on the floor and snap them on his legs.
Okay. Yeah, it looks offended.
Yeah, I need
That was
to.
my children!
Hold on, I need to roll a diplomacy check to break twigs, but hey ho.
It's all about the
How
way
you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna do a big kind of O face as he does it.
Oh damn it. Against what's it against? It's will DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Let me tell you what that is. Hold on, sorry, bomb. I can't actually remember. I've never had a crit on it. So. Ironic that the one thing that happens on is when he's not actually talking. Type's distracted and takes a -3 status penalties to perception of all saves. I think that's it. So it's distracted and takes. I don't know. I don't think distracted is a condition though. So it's a -3 status penalty to perception of all saves.
I'll just do that on it, just so I can remember.
I can't.
Why is this?
So I just posted it in the thing. I didn't realize it was going to come up out of as if Calcifer is saying this.
We haven't got time.
Right,
Yeah.
that treant,
Replace.
the treant
Explain
is distracted and it takes a -3 status.
Brilliant.
Ugh.
All right. Okay.
So
Brilliant.
I've got one more action. I think I'm just gonna move like away. Maybe can I move to like maybe like here? That feels so fine. Is this now a copy pasta?
God damn it.
Funny, copy pasta, twitchy.
Amazing. All right, we're done now. Okay, let's go. So Cascus, what was your last thing you wanted to do?
It's just moving.
I was just moving. Fantastic. All right. Cool. All right. The chat function is so dumb.
Hmm.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it stays up longer the longer the text is.
Yeah, I think so. Right, this one is approaching. It is. Can it reach? It can reach Cyan.
Oh,
It's gonna go. It's gonna go for you, Cyan. Unfortunately, and I think you're flanked. So,
I mean, I'm flat-footed anyway because I'm
Oh, yeah.
prone. This is starting to look like the meme with like the one person on the sofa, all the people behind.
Yeah, 22 to hit.
That hits.
17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, now I'm
And-
looking at.
Then it's going to attack Hank. 13.
Nope.
And then attack Calcifer. 19.
Nope.
Okay. Cyan.
Okay, I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
I fucking hate this, so I'm not fucking prone anymore.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking guy below me, and I want him to fucking suffer. So that was one action to get up, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna try and strike him. God damn it.
19. Yeah. This. What? This one down here below you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a miss, unfortunately. One
Fuck
off.
me.
All right. You've got one more action, right?
Yeah, I don't think I can really get anywhere else, so I might as well just try and get him down.
Okay.
So... this is -5. 20? 20?
20. 20. That just hits.
Fuck yeah.
Because it's flat-footed.
Oh, so that means sneak attack as well.
Oh, it's I don't. It's not flat-footed from me.
Oh, is it not anymore?
No, because remember I had the multiple attack penalty, so it didn't actually hit.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Then it isn't flat-footed then. Sorry, that misses them.
Oh, fuck me.
Sorry.
Well, that's my turn then.
All right. Anira.
Sign it.
I'm gonna cast magic missile at the one here.
Okay.
Whee!
Big spells.
Big money spells.
1 sec, I forgot how to do it. Every time.
So Anira's just casually going Super Saiyan over here.
Ha!
There you go.
Imagine if you could turn those magic missiles into fire damage. That'd be pretty insane.
Yeah.
How many was there in total? 6.
6.
Jesus. Whoa, it's looking really injured. Really close. You just begin firing bolt after bolt of magical rainbow energy at it. Branches and twigs begin to shatter to the ground and crash on the mud below. Calcifer.
Are either of the two in front of me on fire?
I think currently not.
So, how many actions would it take to draw and light a torch?
1 action to draw it, 1 action to light it.
Okay. I would like to do what I probably should have done near the start of this
You
combat.
probably need a free hand, right?
So I need to drop the flail.
Oh, okay.
But I will, drop the flail, draw a torch, light the torch, and make an... Well, I will first use the support action from Hank, and then I shall make an attack on the big guy in front of me.
Order Hank to go through a bag and take things out and give it to you.
If only. He's a caddy.
Fetch. He's my squire, battle squire.
Okay, so if I'll just click the unarmed attack for the sake of the roll to hit. 32 to hit.
The one below?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Okay, so that is going to be so 1d. I'll do the damage separately. So it'll be 3 plus 4 is 7 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then I don't know.
Doubled?
Yes, doubled and then -5.
Okay, so 9.
And then
Okay.
there's going to be 2 points of fire damage.
Ooh. So
Is he
12.
also
crit, the
flat-footed
crit.
as well now?
He is also now flat-footed, and then and then vulnerability stuff. Woo.
No, no.
And that is it for me. Hopefully we don't have to
Cool.
run away because my flail is on the floor.
Yeah, Henning.
Henning scared. Big tree. He is going to. So point taking a step back. 'Cause it's got. They have 10-foot range, don't they?
Yeah.
So, I guess there's not much he can do. He will just attack this one with an alchemist fire again.
Okay.
Probably just take the opportunity attack. So this one in front of him is getting whacked.
Yeah, this one does have an attack.
Oh god damn it!
So that's 30 to hit on its attack of opportunity.
Well, yeah, that does hurt.
So yeah, but just imagine like it runs around the corner and you just like frantically try and throw an alchemist fire at it. It just swipes it out of your hand, just rolls off into the distance.
It'll still take the splash.
Yeah, 11 bludgeoning damage. And then 2. Is it 2 splash? 4 splash? Plus
2.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Okay, cool. Yeah. So even though it swipes out the hand, the flask explodes, and alchemist fire begins to rain down on it.
Okay, that's one action. Well, it's used its reaction now, so I guess I can just run away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to run over to safety.
I'm gonna run back to the elves.
I'm gonna run back. No, I'm gonna run back to here behind Hank.
Yeah. Okay.
Hide here.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Right. This one begins to stand up above you, Cyan. And it sort of reaches to the side of like sort of its waist and pulls out what looks like a horn made of stone. And it raises it up into the air and blows it. And it goes, and you hear all the trees sort of almost go silent, like they're rustling in the wind, and the battle goes almost silent as it blows. Then it puts it away, and it's just then they starting to run away. So this one is now leaving. And so is this one. And then this one is going off this way. Oh, sorry, Cascus. I didn't mean to skip you. All right, Cascus. They all just begin to run away.
I think Cascus is gonna try and like. I don't think I'm gonna chase them. I think I'm just gonna kind of look around, see, check out the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any like people that could be like dragged out of like burning build, like I don't know, trapped by any lumber or something?
Yeah. Is that the same with everyone?
I mean, I'm gonna take my elixir of life first.
Yeah, but is anyone like explicitly chasing after them?
No.
I'm not gonna hunt them
Yeah,
down.
they're just scattering off into the distances. So you look as they all begin to go into the trees. Cyan, jumping up to just get a bit of a look around on this log pile, you see down into the town itself, the trees are beginning to leave as well. But you look over into the main building complex. It looks like a number of trees broke their way into like one of the houses and took someone away from it. And now, or took something away from it. And you see like a bunch of people coming out onto the streets, sort of like surveying the damage.
I'm gonna drink my elixir of life and start running down.
I'll hand the. So who's looking the most messed up?
I mean, I'm at half health.
Henning's below half.
I will give Henning's elixir of life back to him.
Yes, thank you.
Just keeping it warm for you.
He's gonna drink that.
Nice.
Roll.
As you're sort of standing around just after the fight, a few of the people that you saved from the sort of lumber mill begin to gather around. Like a group of quite poor-looking humans, just quite raggedy clothes, sort of wearing cloth, sort of trousers and shirts, like a sort of belt, leather belt, tying everything together. They're not wearing very nice shoes, or very expensive shoes at least. And they've got the hands and sort of forearms of rugged work people.
Who
you
is
go
in
on.
charge of you all?
I am. You turn and you see like a quite grizzled older gentleman with like quite a long grey beard, sat nursing a wound on his leg.
Any of
I'm
you,
the
any of you
I'm the
need
foreman around here.
oh, sorry. Any of you need medical help?
He sort of stands up and limps over to you. And he says, "We got plenty of people who need help around here. Anything you can give will be of assistance."
I'm gonna go and start doing some treat wounds on the people.
Aye. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. You can just do that in the background. The foreman walks over to you and says, "I'm Aaron."
Well,
Nice to meet you.
you seem
Aaron
to have
Ironwood.
Sorry, your surname is Ironwood.
Aye.
Sorry, it's perhaps not the right time, but I just find.
Nominative determinism strikes again.
Mr. Ironwood, it seems you have a bit of a treant problem.
Listen, I don't know what you mean about my name. I was born in a brothel.
Hey, Ironwood.
Oh God.
So he says, it only happened today. He says, we didn't. Well, hang on. No, let me just look at my notes. Sorry. Yeah, he says, yeah, it only happened recently. A couple of days back, a few trees have been coming alive after a few of the workers attempted to pull down one of the trees in the forest.
Yeah, maybe that is a sign that you should not be pulling down those trees.
Well, we didn't kill it. It was already dead. That's why I wanted to get rid of it. But when we approached, I don't know, there was something about it. It's like it had a soul. A corrupted soul.
Does that sound familiar at all? Like, have I heard stories about fucked up trees doing evil shit?
Like a religion? History? Religion?
Well, my religion
Like a law?
is... I don't have any law skills.
You can always add law skills later, whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do history for me, maybe, or religion.
I'll do religion.
You've heard of it being a thing in myth. I don't think anyone ever really believed it was possible, though. You know, like it's something that, like, if you piss off the forest, the trees will come alive. But it doesn't tend to happen that often. This is, trees are living beings just like us, and they have a spirit like us. But what happens when that soul gets corrupted? When it turns from the light and begins to embrace darkness? I've seen it happen.
See some rotting in those ones that are attacking us. Some stuff under the bark.
We can't do anything about it as well. The tree, every time we try and chop it down, it fights back. It has a will of its own. We've lost good men trying to take it down.
Have you tried burning it?
We haven't been able to get close enough. It's got long roots. It'll attack when you even get nearby. There's something about it.
How long?
Well, even if you could, I don't know, fire a fire arrow at it or something, it wouldn't guarantee that it'd be able to burn the whole thing down. It's huge.
You mentioned they they weren't attacking into you at this camp until you found that tree, right?
No. Well, we knew the tree was there. I mean, it's on the maps and everything.
But nothing happened until you tried to take it down.
Well, we didn't know it was going to be dead. It just was just dead like that.
But you weren't getting attacks until you did.
I just needed to. We just needed to get rid of it, you know.
Yeah, but you weren't getting attacked until you did.
Oh right, yes. Well, sort of. I mean, there's always stories about people going missing and stuff, but you can never tell.
Have you tried finding a druid and talking to it?
There ain't no druids in this part of town, I'm afraid.
Well, this has been fascinating, but I do not think we need to be minding ourselves with this, no?
I
Yeah,
will point
as you look
out
over to the hill.
house.
Just a sec. So as you look over to the hill, there's Cadell standing on top of the hill, just sort of like taking out a little pocket watch, like an Eshmali pocket watch, and just looking at it and just tapping it.
I'm gonna point to the house that's all broken down, and I say that they got something from that. I don't know if that means anything to you.
I don't know. Yeah, no, that's that's the town hall. It's where the mayor lived. I'm not sure what could have been in there.
Maybe they took the old mayor.
Take me to your mayor. I mean, do you want to go with him?
This has been very nice, but we have to be on our way. You see, we are we saw your signs of distress, so we came and helped. We would be, of course, very gracious for any compensation you can provide us for our services, but I'm afraid our advice to you here would be don't dig any more. Chop down any more trees. Maybe retire to some beach somewhere and find yourselves better jobs.
No, you don't need to tell me that again. I'll be out of this soon enough. There ain't
Well,
enough
very
money in
good.
the world for this to be worthwhile.
I agree. So, if you could show us our way to our compensation and we will be off, that would be nice.
Compensation?
And of course, we have just saved countless lives, and no doubt a lot of your, as like some of the building just collapses around him. Property.
Is that still on fire?
I mean, we can't afford adventuring rates over here.
Well, we can take whatever.
We don't have that much.
They kind of need it themselves, Cascus.
No, so do we. It is a bad word out here.
Hey! Look at my jacket. It's all just. I need money to fix this.
You mean the one that you set on fire?
No, I set on fire in trying to rescue them.
Enough with the squabbling, please.
Are you trying to convince him?
Sure.
No, make a diplomacy check.
I'm gonna put my picture on.
No,
18.
it's not very good.
18. He says, I mean, you can always ask the mayor, but we have nothing, and most of our village just got burnt down, so I'm not sure how much help we could be. But, I mean, we'd be in our debt if you were to help us.
Not good enough. Sorry. Bye. Just starts walking off.
Fair enough.
Sorry, mate. I'm glad we could help, but yeah, we just can't justify hanging around if that's an in it for us.
Right, son. Yeah, I understand. He says.
You know, time is money. Hennington sort of
Yeah.
flicks his coat and walks away.
I shrug sympathetically, like, really sorry, but I kind of can't do this on my own either. So,
Okay. So you slink back to Cadell, who's waiting on the top of the hill. He says, "Does it make you feel better that you helped them one more night? The trees will just return and kill the rest of them."
I had to side that of mind.
I could have gone with not helping them, personally, but everyone else started running off, so I felt like I had.
it's
Look.
one more night that they can have to try and leave at least. Try and
I,
leave.
I agree with Cyan. I do not mean to be so flippant. It is just these humans surely know what they're getting themselves into when they work in such dangerous locations.
There's a corruption in those woods.
There is, and if they knew what was good for them, they would stay out of it. But as you said before, Cyan, humans kind of looks at his rings and his fingers as the kind of ornate, have a way to find dangerous places for money.
Unfortunately, Cadell says, it reminds me of the gloom and the power that it holds. I feel like this has something to do with it. But nobody here knows me like you all do. My knowledge on these things may cause some of our delegation to become suspicious, so I'm unable to go. I feel that we should probably move on. There's only so much we can do.
I
If you
agree.
wish-
Let's keep
but
going.
if you wish to check it out, you're welcome to as well. We will be staying here for the night at least.
As much as I'd like to, they should probably just fuck off. That doesn't look like something they can deal with, and I doubt the delegation's going to help us out.
No. Elves... It wouldn't be proper for a Sidan delegation to get involved on human land.
No.
How long have they been working here? Do you know?
Well, the humans took over Kelrius 28 years ago. So that long, I assume. But these elven woods are large, and the human population has only recently started growing to numbers that really threaten them. But the hunger of humans is great, and if we're not careful, there'll be no woods left.
Elves aren't that much better either, although they care more for game.
Have you ever travelled the sands of Capenny?
I take it you have.
I have done plenty of travelling in my time, yes. Well, they say that the sands of Capenny began when a human civilization got too greedy and cut down all of their trees. And now it is a desert.
I was always told it was due to a incident in the pyramid.
You tend to know a lot about these things, do you?
Well, I spent a lot of time in Kopeni myself.
Hmm. And how did you find it living there?
Arid, pretty miserable on the best of days. But the
Lots
money
of
was
sand.
well, of course, but the money was quite good. You see, there's a lot of trade routes going through there, and no doubt, the golden cities. Am I right? The golden. I'm mime fart, aren't I?
What's that?
The golden cities. That is right, isn't it?
That's Ashmelin.
That's
Yeah,
actually-
yeah. But it's like, they pay good money to get goods through Kopeni,
Yeah.
through land or by sea.
Yeah. What? Oh, my screen has just gone funny. Okay. So, all right. So, Cadell walks leads you over to a sort of campfire that's been made. As the delegation breaks to make camp for the evening on the main road. After a few minutes, you see someone bring out from the woods a deer that they've hunted.
Oh dear.
It's Leonel and another elf. This one is from a different house. Clearly, like he's wearing a different coloured cloak and he looks a bit different. He has like sort of more like red hair. And Leonel turns to him and says, "You're quite the ranger, Elrahir." And the other ranger says, Elrahir says, "Thank you. I don't tend to show off my skills that much these days." As you sort of begin to sit around and smell the meat roasting, causing your stomach to growl, you hear the sound of quite low-pitched bells as one of the cart doors open up, and you see it's like a black cart that you hadn't seen who was in there from the delegation before. And stepping out are 3 hooded figures wearing dark purple cloaks and gloves. You can't see a single inch of their skin. And under their hood seems to be this sort of kind of fish bowl kind of helmet of sorts, like with tinted glass, so you can't see into it and see their face within it. And they all seem to be humming a kind of low note in harmony together as they all go to the other side of the campfire and sit down by it, and they all stare into the flames as they all sort of hum it to it.
They all look like priests or something.
Yeah, as you sort of look over to them, Cadell goes over to you and says, "Beware the priests of the Siana."
I hate priests.
Does anyone know anything about? Does anybody know anything about these?
Sorry, can you just say that name again?
That's Siana.
Not Lysiana.
Priest of Lysiana.
This one.
Oh gosh, Siana.
Yeah, the priests of.
Oh, I
I
love
take it they're like all the other priests, right? Like lots of
Yeah.
Acadian use.
Mhm.
Yeah, fucking madmen. Lots of stories about them. Fucking. Trust me, if anyone's using Acadian, it's them, and they take a lot.
The Siana wield great power in our society, Cadell says, and they've long used Acadian as a tool, some would say to control the masses. But make no mistake, its power comes at a cost. Addiction, mutation, and eventually death.
We are well acquainted with the effects of Acadian.
He looks at you. The priests will do anything to maintain their power and control, and they will not hesitate to use those who have become addicted to their dangerous substance as pawns in their schemes. I've seen too many of my kin fall to the grasp of Acadian. And I will not stand idly by and watch it happen to any of you. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay away from them.
Trust me, I'm keeping my distance.
Well, he sits down and says, "So, anyone got anything? They wanna any stories or?"
Oh, can I use the magic clay
Yeah.
to make a lute or a lyre? I can't remember which one it was in my backstory that I can play.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Can
You
play
begin
everyone
to
a song.
he begins to mold it. Cool.
I'm trained in performance, so I don't
yeah.
know how this is gonna go.
Cadell's eyes kind of glow when he sees you making it. He says, "Ooh, I love music."
Is he
Have
gonna
I,
make music? Do you want me to do a performance check?
Yeah, make a performance check.
Okay, that's yeah.
It's adequately average, but to be honest, when you're sat around a fire, like average is good. Like having some music, having some elven songs being played that you remember a couple of, it goes down quite well. A couple of the elves are enjoying it. One of them stands up and dances. A sort of quite charming bard, who's like very he's probably quite young, wearing you notice that he's wearing the sigil of House Galad, which is a House Rexis house, liege house, and he says his name is Thranduilon. says, that is a magnificent piece of clay that you have there, my lady.
You.
Your name is
Hanera.
Hanera. It's a fine name. What house do you hail from?
The Trisfair.
So you are Hanera Trisfair.
Yep.
Ah, I thought we had a celebrity in our midst. I am just a bard from a sort of middling house. Nothing particularly exciting about it. But I get to travel the world these days and see all sorts of fantastic places.
Oh, that's nice. Where have you been?
Well, just in Kelris.
Oh, nowhere exciting. Have you ever been to one sec. Wait. Arena.
I have. I may have played for your mother not so long ago.
How was she?
She seems well, brings good tidings. I feel that she misses her family very much. If it's not offensive for me to say.
No, we might be paying her a visit, so maybe.
Ah, very well. Well, I will, I'm sure, keep seeing you around until we get to the Emerald City. Nice to meet you, Hanera.
Yeah, you too.
He sort of gives you a bow and turns around and goes back. Cadell says, "Can I have a tray?"
With the, yeah.
With the clay. Yeah. Okay. So he takes it in his hands and he sort of begins to mold it, and he sort of is very slowly, sort of and purposefully pressing it together into a shape. He makes a little flute out of it. I love the flute. I gave you mine, didn't I? One of you.
Yes, you gave me your flute.
Do you play?
Oh no, not your flute. You gave me some. No, you didn't give me your flute. I think you gave it to Cyan. I don't play the flute.
No.
He presses it to his lips and he plays a very sort of graceful, almost sort of like airy, like almost panpipey kind of calming tune around the campfire. Like it seems to carry almost magically in the air, like how loud it is and all the reverb, how it affects with the surroundings. Yeah, music is a passion of mine that I found far too late. I always wish.
I was always taught music growing up.
I was not, unfortunately. It wasn't for a long time. I am partial to a bit of art myself, though.
Oh, like what? You do drawing?
Drawing, painting, anything. Anything to just get the imagination working.
What's the best thing you've ever drawn or painted? If you say a self-portrait, I'm gonna have to leave.
It does look like he was tempted to say that. Let me find something. I think I may have a sketchbook. He goes into his bag and takes it out. He's got like an old sketchbook of just like loads of different random drawings. Mostly people. They're quite good. He shows you. He flips to one page, and it's a sort of like a spiked helmet of some knight, and through the eyes are these sort of long like pins that go through the head. He says, "This is a drawing of a scion of Naruzuta."
Does anyone know what that means?
I'd say it'd be like a DC 20 law, like history check or something.
Henning try?
History's
He's
not
from
a
Orthe.
thing in this, I don't
well,
think.
well, it'd be law, some sort of Orthe
Can
law.
Henning try and make
Yeah,
one?
make an intelligence. Make a. What do you have?
Don't suppose engineering law could.
Y'all need to be putting more law stuff on your sheets. Because there's loads of law
Oh,
ones.
yeah. I mean, he's from that area, so
Yeah. So just do basically intelligence and add proficiency and make it trained, maybe.
How do you add more stuff?
okay.
You just
Then you have to.
Like you,
It's like when you
How do I
get.
do intelligence?
I don't know.
Uh,
Just roll. Yeah, just roll it manually.
okay.
I imagine even with the train stuff, I wouldn't get that.
Well, what is your train proficiency bonus?
I don't.
6 plus 3, is it? Or something?
What is train? Yeah. What
Trains
am I
plus
adding
2.
here?
Well, train will be plus 2 plus your level.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 plus your level.
Okay, so
2.
17.
Yeah, so Cyan, you've never been to Orthe, so you don't know.
I guess my
So mine would be 2 plus. Wait, sorry.
2 plus your
Shut
level.
2 plus my level. Okay, so 8. 8 plus 4 because it's my intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
So I'm doing plus 12. Okay.
that's around. Yeah, that's what I have for my law one.
24.
Yeah, you've heard of Karnia, you've heard of Neruzata, you've heard of his feared soldiers, the Scions, his Death Knights. Men who had been brought back from the brink of death to serve Neruzata's will. I had the
Yeah.
misfortune of meeting a few in my time.
Really? Do tell.
It's nothing particularly interesting. Just bumping into some on the road, travelling.
What has become of the Scions since Naruzata left?
There are still some around, small pockets of them, still loyal to their old master, despite his lack of love for them.
These
They tend to sell their services as mercenaries these days, most of them.
these scions. They still
Aye.
they still sort of like retain their former selves.
The closer they are to Neruzata, the more power he has over them. If he wishes them to be on their own, then they will be able to make their own way in the world.
But they're still the same person they were in life.
Not the same person.
But
Some-
husk. Basically.
Still has cunning and wit and intelligence and charisma from time to time. But any spirit of friendliness or niceliness is a illusion. Just never underestimate them. They
So if one cracks a
absolutely
joke, it's trying to
no
kill you.
empathy. If you hear one crack a joke, you're probably already dead. But yes, you do still see them from time to time, selling their services as mercenaries across the across Eshmelin, across Orthaid, perhaps even in this continent.
You travelled a lot. What's the strangest place you've seen?
Oh, well, that's that's a hard question. I've seen places where people eat all their meals with spoons. That's quite strange.
Interesting.
Why is that?
Meats must be a bit of an issue. Or anything remotely.
If
Up
they
to
have a
that.
if they have a problem picking something up, they just sort of add another spoon into the mix. It's very confusing.
That more spoons. That can't be the solution.
I mean,
You,
if you
finish
think
the meal, like,
It's
and there's like
ridiculous.
7 spoons in your bowl.
No, that's just ridiculous. No, no, no.
I mean-
no, it's ridiculous.
I mean, if you think
Hang on, are the spoons sharpened? Like,
Oh no.
what? But there's a blunt object. The spoons are only good for the liquids and like things like that, or the things that are easily to scoop. What if
I
it's
mean-
Not if
something
you're
that's hard to
determined
scoop?
enough.
Like,
I mean, some people. I mean,
you
some
know,
people
what if
just
it's like
eat.
a steak or something? Steak's impossible to eat with a spoon. How are you possibly meant to eat with a spoon?
All right, pass me a steak and pass me a spoon. I'll show you.
Does anyone have a steak?
We've got some deer. Someone says.
That'll do. Pass it here.
Cascus is
Don't
going to
have a
use
whole thing.
no cause for alarm on Henning. I'm doing a diplomacy check. What's your will DC?
My will DC is where do I find that? On the
It's on
thing?
the left.
Oh, +9?
Yeah, it's a 19.
19. All right, buddy. You've been
Calm.
you're immune to frighten for an hour.
I'm not frightened. I'm angry.
You sound pretty
he's not frightened.
scared, dude.
He's angry.
You're gonna have spoons haunting you.
I just don't understand. Look, right, give me that venison. Right, Cascus
Look,
here,
this-
and he just slaps it down in front of you.
Cascus.
Eat it with a spoon.
Right, so you just all you
okay.
do, you just just slide it under, pick it up,
That's ridiculous.
and then he just puts the steak in his mouth and eats it.
Well,
just
no, like you could have done that with anything.
Cascus does the same thing and uses his extremely sharp jaw and teeth just to eat it, regardless.
Just like just not tearing it
Oh,
apart.
this is ridiculous. I'm going for a walk.
I take
mean,
one
no,
end of a
away from the
spoon
party.
and
I
I
mean, you
stab
mean-
it into
wait,
the steak and take a bite out of it.
Could you even get a second spoon and just like hold it still, like chopsticks, and just tear bits off?
He says-
What a ridiculous notion.
Bell says, yes, it's very strange, but they don't eat steaks actually. There, they just eat bowls of spiders.
Bowls of Now you're just being
I mean that.
ludicrous.
I mean that does sound like pretty easy to eat with a spoon. To be fair,
Well,
That's why
no,
you need so
they're
many
just
spoons.
No, they just still crawl out.
why do you need many? Well, surely, what? Why do you need more than one spoon?
Because they got more than one hand.
Oh, are
They've got,
these?
How many
7
mouths
hands.
do they have?
Oh, are these? Wait, are these spider people?
They just eat little baby spiders.
Wait, so there's
wait, it's
spider
spiders.
people eating
Wait, it's
spiders?
spiders that can only eat spiders. This doesn't sound sustainable.
What, you've never been to the Spiderlands?
It's ridiculous.
No, and I'm not sure I want it, to be honest.
I've heard of it, but I don't believe it.
I imagine there's a lot of spiders in the Spiderlands.
I
They
just
wouldn't call it the Spiderlands if it
Not as
wasn't.
many as there used to be.
I just have to imagine that like spiders can't only eat spiders, you know.
Well, the spiders that they eat
It's an unsustainable economy.
Yeah,
spiders all the way down.
it
but,
can't be spiders all the way down. That's not that.
That's not
Why,
how a functioning
mammals can eat other mammals.
Yes, but they have to eat other things too. They can't just eat one.
So that's
thing.
Jordan Peterson, anyway.
Does Jordan Peterson only eat spiders?
No, he only eats like steak or something. I don't know.
Also, Cadell,
Yes.
you still haven't told us why you want us over.
Oh goodness. Listen. Honestly, I don't know. To be honest, I saw you in the
motion?
gloom. Right, he's explaining.
Okay.
When I saw you in the gloom, I had a very strange sense of deja vu. In the sense that our meeting was foretold by someone. And I never really used to believe that sort of thing. But when I met you there, I knew that you would be very important in the struggles to come. So I am bringing you back with me to the Emerald City so that we can try and work out how to move forward. Hence why I've been keeping an eye on you.
I also have a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you know Vera?
We go back a long time. She and I met long ago in Orthaid.
Right.
Was she an evil cult leader when you were last met?
No, unfortunately, she's taken a bit of a turn recently. I did notice that.
That turn unfortunately involved throwing me over the ship, but
I'm sure she had a good reason.
oh, heading just that I'm sure she had a perfect reason to try and kill me for no reason at all, and killed my friend for no reason at all.
I'm gonna go over to the other elves. Hopefully that one person's gonna show his face. See you all in a bit.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, how far's the walk? He might need a walking buddy. I thought we agreed upon this.
Take Hank.
They're literally right over there.
Wait.
Okay.
No
but
arguments.
We're gonna watch you all the way.
Do you need me to hold your hand again?
Just want to make sure you get there. I thought we all agreed from now on, if anybody goes off alone or tries to go off alone, that they have a walking buddy.
They're
No
literally
privacy.
right there.
I do not think he's going to be kidnapped. I think it is okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna keep one eye on him
You do that.
while I walk over.
Hank, curl up by their fire.
All right. So you're sat by the fire for a bit. A lot of the rangers and the delegates that are following around are just keeping to themselves. So either staying in their carts or staying by the fire, eating a bit, getting some sleep when they can. There's also a few servants that are just sort of sleeping on the rough ground nearby.
I would like to use my new spell,
Yeah.
Cozy Cabin.
Cozy
Make
cabin?
a cozy cabin.
Oh no! Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ah,
Okay. What does your cabin look like?
I haven't thought about it. It's
it
wooden.
Little elf hut.
Yeah, a little elf hut. It's got like vines growing up it, some flowers.
Nice. It's got a little.
And it's
flower-
all
flower pot.
rainbow.
Yeah, it's painted in a rainbow color. Cool. Oh, amazing. Is it bigger on the inside? No.
Don't think so.
No.
That's X Files. What the fuck are
Um,
we saying?
It doesn't
Has space
include
for-
it, so.
It includes three sleeping cots, but so everyone else will have to sleep on the floor.
Well, there's space inside the cart as well, so between that, I think you can all find space. Okay, cool. That's why you bought a lock then, is
Yes.
it? Yeah. Okay, fine. Amazing. All right. Well, you begin to cast the spell, and out of nowhere, the hut appears out of the ground. A few of the elves sort of gasp in surprise at seeing an elf cast a spell like that.
Yes, level 3 spell, you know.
Yeah. Well, Cadell comes over and says, "Yeah, you are quite progressing fast, huh?
Yeah,
And how are you feeling?"
I'm feeling fine. Am I feeling fine?
Yeah, I think you're pretty much feeling fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Not cursed here.
Okay, cool. Right. Did you, Henning? Did you want to show Cadell the glass thing? Are you gonna keep it from him? Henning.
sorry.
Yeah. Are you gonna show
Right.
so the glass shard that you got from Vera? Do you want to show? You want to show him that?
Yeah, go on then. So, I should probably show you this. Aboard, well, when we were admittedly aboard Vera's ship, at one point, won't disclose when that was. Probably
Yeah.
know though. We happened to come across an item that we think might be of interest to you, and just hand over the shard.
He takes it. It's wrapped in a sort of red kind of cloth, and he slowly undoes it. And the second he sees the black reflection, he immediately closes it up and looks at you. He's like, "Where did you get this?"
Vera's ship.
Where did Vera get this?
Possibly from a small island somewhere between Kelrius and Port Edron. That would be my guess.
He says this is not something to be trifled with. The fact that you have this is very bad news, and partially explains quite a lot as well.
This is the first time I have seen this. Can somebody care to explain what this is?
It's sort of like a black piece of jagged glass, dark. But when you look inside it, it sort of has a sort of weird interplay with light as the light flickers through it. If you like, as you look through the campfire, it sort of like almost lights up inside in a sort of crystalline structure. Like an infinity mirror kind of thing, with like loads of different hues and radiant colors and sparks, and then as you sort of focus and look really deep inside it, you can see the gloom on the other side. Like if you sort of like use it as a lens to look around, you can sort of see to where the equivalent part of the gloom is. So like looking through it now, there's just like a whole bunch of dead trees nearby.
What is the big deal?
This is a shard. He looks over at the priests on the other side of the campfire who haven't noticed, and he sort of like puts it away. This is a shard that belongs to them. It is part of a mirror. A mirror which should not have been smashed.
Okay. What was the mirror for?
The mirror of gloom. It is a powerful magical artifact that serves as a permanent doorway between our world and the afterlife of the Sidon. I had no idea that it had been smashed. This is evidence that Shiana has been keeping information from the Padron. The mirror was created a long time ago, during the peak of Elven civilization. It was a gift to us from the gods, and it was meant for us to communicate with our ancestors in the gloom. But as time went on, the mirror became a source of temptation for some. There was those who coveted the power of the afterlife and sought to control it for their own gain. So the Shiana were created by Eret Sar to protect the portal and not let anything pass through it. They are the sacred gatekeepers, and if there is a shard of this mirror here, there are certainly other shards around. If the other shards are in the wrong hands, it could mean an end of our world as we know it. Its corrupting influence is great. He waves his hand over it and recites a sort of short prayer, and then he wraps it in another cloth and puts it in his bag. This is powerful, Henning.
I thought it might be.
Well, now you just certainly need to bring this to the Padron.
Okay. Well, perhaps we'll look after it for now, though.
You will be able to hold on to it?
Yes, I think we'll hold on to it for now.
Alright, he hands it back over to you. Do not let the priests know that you have it.
I won't. Keep it nice and safe.
Cool. Well, let's stop there then for tonight, then, before I fall asleep. Well, thanks for playing, everyone.
Thanks for running.
Thank you for running.
Apologies for the technical issues.
That's alright, it happens.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Alright.
It doeth happen from time to time.
50 DKP minus.
See you next week, people. Bye.